See if you can ID me. Parts of the US Constitution are based on my ideas. I'm a historic document that dates back to England's King John. Focusing on rights and liberties, I was first issued in the year 1215. I'm the Magna Carta, and there are 4 original copies that exist today.
King John was more or less forced to sign the Magna Carta. The barons who did that were trying to keep the king from abusing his power. For instance, imposing high taxes to fund his military campaigns without first consulting the barons who largely paid for them. The Magna Carta has a lot of promises that did not apply to the everyday Englishman of the 13th century, but it has some concepts that apply to everyone even 800 years later.
Salisbury Cathedral, southwest of London, once magnificently the tallest building in medieval England. For as long as it stood with its great Gothic arches, it's been custodian of a very rare piece of sheepskin parchment, one of the 4 original copies of Magna Carta from 1215. Written neatly and densely in a tiny hand, some 4,000 words in Latin, a medieval charter with profound symbolism for our personal liberties.
It's not all that much to look at, is it? And it's true, if you read most of its clauses, you lose the will to live. You know, it's about fishing rights in the Thames, rabbiting rights in the royal forests. Right in the middle, amid all this dreary stuff, you reach clause 39. No free man will be arrested, dispossessed, exiled, imprisoned, or in any way harmed, except by the law of the land or the judgment of his equals. Clause 40. To no man will he delay or deny right or justice. Spine-tingling.
The first words are John, by the grace of God, King of England, J for John. At the end, there is Runnymede, the place where Magna Carta was ratified in Anno Domini, the year of our Lord, 1215. Magna Carta was agreed at a place called Runnymede, a water meadow by the River Thames. King John, murderous, lecherous and much hated, coerced by the barons to put his royal seal on a charter that included basic human rights. In time, as we know, Magna Carta has come to symbolize our basic personal liberties. Some 2 billion people now live under its principles of common law. The story, cast in bronze on the doors of the American Supreme Court, a golden copy in English etched on glass in the crypt beneath the Houses of Congress. 800 years on, a very English feudal document remains at the very heart of the American Constitution. Nick Glass, CNN in Salisbury.